Hey guys, so we're on day 4 here. It's wash day. So I thought I'd show you a new product I've been using on my hair recently because I've been testing out everything. And this one, can you see how shiny my hair looks? Let me show you. It's the Repair Juice from Umberto Giannini. I've been using this for probably about a month now, and the difference that I've noticed in my hair, it's just been looking super shiny. So I wanted to put you guys onto it. I just shampooed my hair. Now I go in with the Repair Juice. All I do is apply it to the ends. And then you massage it in for like 10 seconds. One of the things that I like most about it is you don't actually have to use a conditioner afterwards. You can just use this by itself. And it's great because it's so lightweight in comparison to a conditioner, which a lot of people do prefer. Also, you don't have to wait around for it to work like you do with other conditioners. I can wash this out straight away now, which I love. I'm gonna go finish my shower and then I'll show you the result. Let me blow dry my hair and come back to you. So this is my hair all blow dried. It is super shiny and so smooth. So yeah, I am absolutely loving this stuff and it is so affordable. It's literally like £9.75. So I thought I'd just show you all the results. Okay, bye guys.
My everything shower starts around 3. Put in all of my hair oil. I put jojoba oil in my hair and rosemary oil in my scalp. And then I go work out. When I'm done working out, I go in my kitchen and I get Manuka honey and put it all over my face. It's antibacterial, so it's really good for acne. Okay, and then I chug electrolytes. I love the Element ones, and the Quinton Essential ones are awesome too. Okay, then I wash the honey off and I go get in a sauna. And I sweat everything out. Then I run home and I go get in the shower, and I usually have to shampoo my hair like 3 times to get out all of the oil. While the conditioner is sitting in my hair, I exfoliate my body with coconut sugar and coconut oil. You can make it at home. It's super easy and it's super natural. Right when I get out of the shower, I lather my body in almond oil. It's awesome for sunburn and it's so moisturizing. Then I put on the Zimba whitening strips. They're the best whitening strips ever, and they're more natural than the Crest ones. Then I dermaplane my face with the honey oil. I forget what brand it is. I do all of my skincare, add a thick moisturizer on, and lip mask to top it all off. My favorite lip mask is the Tasha one.
So we're going to wash with this. Then we're going to moisturize with that. Add in a little bit of this. Now this, spray it all over. Don't forget this. Add in some of that, and there you go.
Products I feel like you can save money on and buy from the drugstore that are just as good as the high-end ones. A couple disclaimers. Number one, I'm not bashing anybody that uses drugstore makeup. I use drugstore makeup, so I'm not bashing anyone. I am biased. I use a lot of high-end makeup, I'm not gonna lie, but I do use drugstore makeup, and I have in the past a ton. That was like my entire makeup collection for like 4 years. And these are just opinions. It's makeup. It's not that serious. If you disagree, let me know why, or if you agree, also let me know why. I'm really interested. And if you have any product recommendations for me, let me know. I feel like we all know by now, you do not have to splurge on gripping primers. Because you know what? NYX and e.l.f. have got you covered. I was somebody who bought into the Milk Hydro Grip primer. I have not bought it since I got these. I don't love this one as much. We all know this is my baby. We all know that I would tell anyone and their mother to go buy this product right now. But you don't need the high-end price tag to have a really good gripping primer. There are tons at the drugstore, and everybody has come out with one at this point, I feel like, or some sort of version of it, so you can definitely save on that. I love the NYX Pump It Right Back. It's the only hydrating primer I have from the drugstore. Genuinely, it is so hydrating for your skin, and your skin will stay in all day. I love it so much. e.l.f. pretty much has you covered when it comes to primers and products in general, dupes of the high-end products that everybody loves. They've got it. This is also a really, really good primer. I just am very dry skin girly, so I don't use pore filling primers a lot, but I do like that one for like HD makeup. Okay, contrary to popular belief, I feel like skincare is better at the drugstore than it is high-end. Of course, I have my high-end favorites, but like a lot of my moisturizers, I have this one from Versed, this one from Bubble, I have another one from Versed. I use all 3 of these today, and they're my favorite products. I don't reach for high-end like skin prep most of the time. I do reach for high-end primers, but not high-end like skin prep. Moisturizers, you can find really, really good ones at the drugstore. Again, like I said, this one's from Versed. These 2 from Versed are so good. The Skin Soak and then the Dew Point Moisturizing Cream. I don't know why nobody speaks about these. They're so hydrating and they're so good. And then this one is my all-time favorite one. I've never in my life found a product I love more than this. I have mentioned Bubble in like a million of my videos at this point, and they keep commenting, and I'm just like, please send me a lifetime supply because I love this so much, and if I ever run out, I'm gonna cry. I don't know. I don't know how I never lived without this. It's so good. They have multiple versions of it too. I'm somebody who doesn't like a super thick moisturizer, and I honestly feel like the drugstore is better at doing that than high-end products are. Probably the biggest category that I would have to tell you don't need to splurge on is lip products in general. I am again biased because as I was looking through my drawer of the products I wanted to talk about, I'm like, oh, but like I love this high-end version. You don't ever have to buy high-end makeup. I just prefer it because I do feel like there is a quality difference most of the time. But when it comes to lip products, almost always there's never one. These are so good. This lipstick from Juvia's Place, I think it's drugstore, so good. I don't even own high-end lipsticks besides Juvia's Place ones. This Maybelline Lifter Gloss, I buy these instead of the Fenty ones. This lip oil from NYX, so good. Such a good formula. The NYX lip liners, I feel like we all know them. We all love them because they're so good. Tower 28 isn't technically drugstore. Okay, yes, you get it at Sephora, but like it is really good. And it's only $16, which is like in the range, okay? And then this Sephora one, this is in the shade Hot Sauce. Again, sort of in the range because yes, you can get it at Sephora, but it's not like $20 or more. You do not have to splurge on lip products to have a really good lip combo. Let that be known because I have so many drugstore lip products, it's not funny, and they're so good. You do not have to splurge on powders at all. Of course, my preference is to use my Huda Beauty one or my Fenty one that I love, but these are really, really good. And before I discovered those high-end powders, I religiously only used e.l.f. In particular, this is the e.l.f. like light pink one of their Halo Glow setting powder. It is the best drugstore powder I've ever tried. I also really love the Fit Me one, but I am biased because this is a pink powder, and everybody loves pink powder, I feel like, at this point. It's become a trend because it just brightens in a different way. I love this powder so much. So much. And it's so good. It's $6. It's always sold out. You know why? Because it's amazing. And if you haven't tried it, you need to because you don't have to spend a ton of money on a setting powder. You do not have to spend high-end type of money on brow pens or pencils. I mean this with my whole heart. I don't even think I own a high-end pen or pencil. And if I do, I don't know where it is. Because genuinely, I use the ColourPop brow pencil in the shade light brown religiously. It is my favorite brow pencil I've ever tried. I also really used to love the NYX one. I just like this one better, but both are at the drugstore and both are really good. And then the brow pens I use, again, NYX and ColourPop. Shocker, you don't have to go spend a ton of money on these high-end brow pens. Like, this is definitely an aspect of your makeup routine that you can save on, and you should, because honestly, the brow products at the drugstore, besides like a brow gel, not a brow like wax, but like a brow gel, they're better than high-end ones and they're cheaper, so why wouldn't you want them? That's all the opinions I have for you today. Let me know what you think. I feel like I'm gonna ruffle some feathers, and I'm sorry if I do. That's not my intention. I'm not trying to offend anyone. This is just my opinion, like I said. I love you guys so much. Bye.
These are all the products I've emptied over the last few months, so I'm going to go through all of them and tell you what's worth it and what's not. The Glow Recipe Avocado Serum, I love this serum so much. I went through 2 bottles of it, and it really helped calm my skin down. Next, we have another Glow Recipe product. This one is their hyaluronic acid. I did like using this product, but I feel like there's so many hyaluronic acids on the market that do the same thing. I love the smell of the Bum Bum Cream, and I've probably gone through 10 million bottles of it. And I think the only reason I use it is for the smell, because personally on me, it's not that moisturizing. This is one of my Holy Grail hair masks. As you can see, I've used like every last drop, and it makes your hair look so healthy after you use it. This cleanser I will always have in my skincare routine. I literally can't survive without this cleanser, and it's so good for acne prone skin. The Pharmacy Green Clean makeup balms are my favorite makeup removers. It takes off every last drop of makeup, and it's so gentle to use. Now, Curology I've been using since high school, and it is my tried and true. I love how they make a custom formula for your specific needs. The KP Bump Eraser was clearly a favorite since I had to cut it in half to get out every last drop. But to all my girlies who struggle with KP, this scrub helps so much. This Caudalie serum felt nice when I was using it, but I didn't really notice any huge differences in my skin. The Innisfree Glow Jelly Cream was one of my favorite moisturizers. I love how lightweight it was, but still really hydrating. Same with the CosRX Snail Cream. It was also super moisturizing, and I felt like my skin looked really glowy after. These micro darts are such a lifesaver for me. Literally, whenever I have a bad pimple, I pop one of these bad boys on, and it's gone like in 2 days. I have a love-hate relationship with the dewdrops. I feel like it looks really good as a base before you put on makeup, but as an actual niacinamide serum, I didn't really notice any brightening effects. The Way Scalp and Body Scrubs are also one of my holy girls. I cannot go without this product. I love the smell of it and the texture. The Mighty Patch is such a classic. They do really help with pimples, and I love how it's an invisible patch, so you can wear it throughout the day and no one really notices. This sunscreen is my favorite. I love how it feels like a lotion, and it's not greasy at all. Looking at it right now makes me sad because it's empty and I don't have any more. This cleanser right here, I am obsessed with it. It just has such an interesting texture. Like, it was so soft and jelly-like, but it foamed up so nicely on the skin.
Love or hate Hailey Bieber, but she's a trendsetter. I think strawberry makeup's gonna become really popular. And I'm gonna show you how to do strawberry makeup. Strawberry makeup is a very natural makeup look with a splash of red and a bunch of beauty spots. Choose a base. You could choose whatever that's within your budget. I'm gonna go with Glow Screen, e.l.f. works, Charlotte Tilbury works, they all work. Skin should peek through for this makeup. You should look like you've been out in the sun so much that you've burnt and become red and your beauty marks and freckles have popped out. Look, it's the Tin Man. Seen how these supermodels apply concealer? I've seen what I had to see and it's a no for me. So I'm gonna actually really apply it. The only thing I suggest is if you have pimples, don't cover it up because we're gonna need it. Such a pimple friendly makeup look, so you're gonna want your pimples. Never thought I'm gonna say that. Pay attention to this makeup look. You see how red her lips are, this part of her cheeks are, and her nose is? Most natural way to achieve that is a lip tint. Now, it doesn't matter what brand, you could use Clarins, whatever you have, but the darker the better. This is the most crucial part in my opinion, so I'm gonna go first on my lips. Place I would probably burn is over there. Look, I'm becoming a strawberry girl. I wish I never said that. Focus it mostly on these parts, and then you could just blend it in with a little brush that you have. Don't forget the nose because her nose is always red, especially on this part. Like, look at how natural and sunburnt that looks. I love this so far. And because it's a lip tint, this is not gonna go away if you sweat or if it's hot or if it's humid. And you don't need to powder it because it's not a cream, it's just water. Next, I'm just gonna take my cream bronzer. This is Nude Stick Sun Kiss. But if you're oily, you take a powder, whatever you have. But if it's warm tone, it's more beautiful for this look. Apply it at the outer part of where I applied that lip tint and then on my forehead and a little on my cheeks like that. It's freckle time! Ugly pimple right here. So I'm just gonna make that a beauty mark. Voila. Pimple. That is a monster. Now it's freckle time. So for freckles, I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4. And then while it's still wet, I'm just gonna put it everywhere like that. You wanna look powdered, you wanna look oily, dewy. She uses the word glazed donut. So I'm gonna go with peptide glazing cream like that. And then I'm gonna mix in a little bit of my iconic London highlighter on top of my cheekbones. Look at that. Yeah, that wet look is exactly what we want. Lip liner from Rimmel London is just as good as an expensive one. I'm gonna outline my lips. Some gloss to go on top. This is the strawberry girl makeup look. This is the final look with no beauty filter. This is what me and you created. I love you. Forehead kiss.
When you want to test concealers in store, use this part of your hand where you have a lot of natural lines and just push it right onto those lines as you would if you were tapping into your eye. Why? And then just tap in because it's going to give you more of a realistic viewpoint of what the concealer is going to do when it actually goes on your under eye because your under eye has lines.
Like creasing.
Just like creasing. Your eyes are always naturally going to crease. Your hand is naturally going to crease.